Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about air travel. And no, I don't mean those tiny bags of pretzels they give you though, let's be real, those are pretty great. We're diving into those essential flight prep secrets every seasoned traveler swears by. Whether you're a frequent flyer or it's your first time navigating the wild world of airports, these tips will have you covered from takeoff to touchdown. We're talking ultimate comfort, avoiding those rookie mistakes and making your flight such a breeze that people will think you're the pilot. Plus, stick around till the end. I've got a bonus tip that's a total game changer. You'll be like, Arthur, you're a lifesaver. Alright, enough chit-chat, so let's jump in. First things first folks, your seat assignment. You might think, Arthur, I booked a window seat, I'm good. But trust me, double check that boarding pass like you're checking for winning lottery numbers. You don't want to be that person awkwardly standing in the aisle while everyone's trying to get settled. It happens more than you think. Speaking of awkward, imagine settling into your seat, getting all cozy with your snacks, and then, BAM! Someone tells you it's theirs. Yeah, not fun. Checking your seat assignment beforehand isn't just about comfort, it's about avoiding those, wait, this isn't my seat, moments. Trust me, I've been there, and it's not a party you want to be invited to. Now here's an insider tip. Sometimes after takeoff you can scope out the situation and see if there are any empty rows or better seats available. If you spot one, just ask a flight attendant politely if you can switch. They're usually pretty cool about it, and you might just score an upgrade to a whole row to yourself. Talk about winning the airplane lottery. Remember, your seat is your home away from home for the next few hours, so make sure it's the right one. And hey, if you can snag an upgrade while you're at it, bonus points! Alright, let's talk overhead bins. The Bermuda Triangle of air travel. You know the drill. You board the plane, excited to get to your destination, only to find the bins already jam-packed like a clown car at the circus. But fear not, my friends, because I'm about to turn you into overhead bin ninjas. Here's the key. When you're storing your carry-on, make sure to slide it in vertically, wheels first, with the handle facing out. It's like Tetris, but with your luggage. This maximizes space and ensures everyone gets a fair shot at stashing their belongings. Now here's the thing. Don't assume the space above your seat is your own personal storage unit. Sometimes, you might need to store your bag a few rows ahead or behind you, and you know what? That's totally okay. It's all about teamwork, people. The last thing you want is to be that person holding up the entire plane because you're trying to cram a week's worth of luggage into a space the size of a shoebox. So be prepared to be flexible, and remember, it's all about getting everyone to their destination, including your luggage. Okay, let's talk about that trusty personal item you've got stashed under the seat in front of you. It's your in-flight survival kit, snacks, headphones, a good book, the essentials. But it's also important to remember that this little guy plays a crucial role in your safety on board. First things first, make sure your personal item is properly secured under the seat in front of you. Don't even think about trying to squeeze it into an already stuffed overhead bin. That's just asking for trouble. And for goodness sake, don't even get me started on people who try to use their pets as footrests. Not cool. Now, here's a little tip from yours truly. Avoid putting anything super valuable, like your passport or wallet, in the seat back pocket. I know it seems convenient, but trust me, things can easily slip out during the flight, and you don't want to be stuck in a foreign country without your ID. Instead, keep those precious documents safe and sound in a secure compartment within your personal item. Remember, safety first. By keeping your personal item secure and your valuables close, you'll be free to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Alright, you've made it to your seat, your carry-on is safely stored, and you're ready to settle in for the flight. But before you get too comfy, let's have a little fun with those seat features, shall we? First things first, let's talk recline. You know the drill? You hit that button, lean back, and BAM! You've just achieved peak relaxation. But before you drift off into dreamland, take a quick peek behind you to make sure you haven't just crushed your neighbor's laptop or spilled their drink. Airplane etiquette, people. Next up, let's check out those USB ports. These little guys are a lifesaver when your phone's battery is on its last legs. But before you plug in, make sure the port is actually working. You don't want to be stuck with a dead phone and a long flight ahead of you. And of course, we can't forget about the entertainment system. Whether you're in the mood for a blockbuster movie, a classic sitcom, or some sweet tunes, the in-flight entertainment system is your best friend on a long flight. But just like with the USB ports, make sure everything is in working order before you settle in. Alright folks, it's time to get serious for a minute and talk about safety. I know it's not the most exciting topic, but trust me, it's important. Before takeoff, take a moment to locate your nearest emergency exit. And no, I don't mean the nearest window to chuck your boredom out of. Seriously, knowing where to go in case of an emergency can be a lifesaver. Count the number of rows between your seat and the exit. It'll come in handy if the plane's dark or smoky. Remember, safety first, always. Now, here's a bonus tip. If you're sitting in an exit row and you're not comfortable with the responsibility that comes with it, like assisting others in an emergency, don't hesitate to ask a flight attendant if you can switch seats. They'd rather have someone who's prepared and ready to help in those crucial moments. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility, so pay attention, follow instructions, and let's all arrive at our destination safe and sound. Okay, let's be real for a second. Airplanes, while amazing feats of engineering, aren't exactly known for being the cleanest places on Earth. Think about it, hundreds of people from all walks of life, touching the same surfaces, breathing the same air. But don't worry, my germ-phobic friends, I've got you covered. Enter sanitizing wipes. These little guys are your best friend when it comes to creating a germ-free zone on board. Give that tray table a good wipe down. You never know what kind of sticky situations it's seen. And don't forget the armrests, seatbelt buckles, and even the air vent knobs. Those things are like germ magnets. The best part? Sanitizing wipes aren't considered liquids by the TSA, so you can pack as many as your little heart desires. And hey, if you really want to be a hero, offer one to your seatmate. They'll thank you for it, even if they don't say it out loud. Remember, a little sanitation goes a long way in the confined space of an airplane. So, wipe away those germs and enjoy a cleaner, healthier flight. Alright folks, this next tip is all about being prepared for the unexpected. We're talking about those bright yellow life vests tucked away under your seat. Now I know what you're thinking. Arthur, I'm flying from New York to LA, not sailing the high seas. Why do I need to worry about a life vest? Well, my friends, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Before takeoff, take a quick peek under your seat and make sure that life vest is present and accounted for. It's a small step that could make a world of difference in an emergency situation. And hey, if you happen to be sitting next to someone who's a little freaked out about flying, you can always turn to them and say, "Don't worry, I checked my life vest. We're good." It might just give them a little peace of mind. Remember, safety is no joke. So, take a moment to check your life vest and enjoy a worry-free flight knowing you're prepared for anything. Alright everyone, gather round for that bonus tip I promised. This one is a game changer, especially for those long-haul flights where you want to arrive feeling fresh and energized. We're talking about the power of the air vent, that little overhead nozzle that's often overlooked. Now, you might be tempted to keep that air vent closed to avoid that blast of cold air. But here's the thing, adjusting your air vent can actually improve your comfort and reduce your exposure to those pesky airborne germs that love to circulate in enclosed spaces like airplanes. Think of it this way. The air vent creates a mini force field of fresh air around you, blowing away any germs that might be lurking nearby. Plus, that gentle breeze can help keep you cool and comfortable, especially if you tend to get overheated on flights. So, next time you're on a plane, don't be afraid to play around with those air vents. Find the perfect angle and airflow that works for you, and enjoy a fresher, more comfortable flight experience. And that's a wrap for part 1 of Flight Prep Secrets Every Traveler Needs to Know. Give yourself a round of applause. You're now well on your way to becoming a travel pro. But hold on to your hats, folks, because we're just getting started. In part 2, we'll be diving into even more essential tips to make your next flight the best one yet. We're talking hydration hacks that'll keep you feeling your best, motion sickness remedies that actually work, and insider tricks for connecting with those amazing flight attendants who keep us safe and sound in the air. So, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on part 2. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until then, happy travels, everybody.